All right. Everything is set up. We Gucci. Gonna be trying to get some of these Battle Pass rewards because they're pretty good. Some medium matches. Let's start with Point Break. I don't know if I'm gonna do a ranked or world tour, but we'll see how I feel about it. Has been a while since I played on Monaco. Not even joking. No heavies, only one heavy. Two heavies. No way.
Jump pad here.
All C is armed, folks. The others are looking into it, though.
Jump pad deployed.
Ugh. I suck.
Driver's tickets are under pressure.
Deploying jump pad. Down there. I owe you one. Back in action. Jump pad ready. They got me. Grenade out. Enemy coming. Down there. Enemy spotted. Enemy overhead.
Mm-mm-mm.
Down and they walk away with the win. Incredible.
Can't have none of that. What's this? From this, I honestly just want the torso. Maybe, perhaps, the boots look cool too. I don't know if it's like separate or all together, because sometimes they make like a top and bottom together. But we'll see. Okay, 3 heavies, nice. 4 heavies, noise. Someone is gonna switch, pretty sure, but it's okay. I also suck with the Akimbos, but the Akimbos are such a nice weapon. But if you do only body shots, it's gonna suck. But if you hit headshots, that shit is actually insane. It's actually an insane set of guns to have. Well.
Danger up there!
Is my crosshair not on the enemy? Hello? Okay, I guess.
Up there!
We're getting absolutely shit on, dude.
Rocket away!
I suck. I suck far away and I suck even more up close. Man.
Shielding! Hurry inside!
It's so impossible to defend this shit now, dude. And it's just Smurfs. It is. This game is literally nothing but Smurfs now, dude. 7 out of 10 players are smurfing. It's actually insane.
Shields up!
What a shitty shield, actually.
Much obliged!
What?
Enemy thrown off! Reversing gravity!
Spotted an enemy. There.
Anti-gravity deployed! Cover here! Bandit! I'm back!
Watch out. They got me.
Gravity rolling! Drop one! Enemy down!
Yet.
RPG en route! Double shield deployed!
There's no fucking way you did that.
They got me.
Bro, they always have some sneaky bitch who's like going after the points, and we're always just focused on fighting somewhere.
Shielded. Get inside.
Nice.
Back to play.
Raising a shield. Take fire.
Watch out, down there.
RPG away. Dome shield engaged.
Help a squad mate out. Revive me.
RPG en route.
Ah, I'm so bad, dude. It was just, oh, fucking smurfing, man. Ah, dude. Every time one smidge of fucking health, bro. Every time. I should have just shot.
Sending a rocket.
I should have just shot.
Need to snap into action. Grand Vault Eye.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Let's go.
Rocket out.
There's absolutely no fucking way you actually lived through that. Alright, man. Why are you not ADSing with an AKM, dude? This isn't Counter-Strike, bro. You can ADS your shit. You're not gonna hit a single shot if you don't ADS. Again, so fucking close. So close.
Congratulations to the attackers. They've done it again. What?
Is that a legitimate new player? So we have legitimate new players on our team, and they have fucking Smurfs. They have fucking Smurfs. Brother. No wonder people move away from this game, dude. Like, how many people are even playing this right now? It's actually not bad. That is actually not bad at all. It's just that, like, it feels like they're so much more concerned with skins than anything else. Last update was like, we did some things and we have a new skin. We have a new skin. Look at this trailer for our new skin. And then they go live and they present it's a new skin. Bro, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is the new skin. Like, ooh, you know what I mean? It's, yeah. I feel like this is a little bit of a disconnect that makes players... At least it makes me feel a bit disrespected that the game has certain issues that are not being addressed, at least. Like, I heard from Apple on his stream that they are trying to find a way of combating Smurfs, which honestly I fucking doubt. Because even the devs themselves have Smurf accounts. So I doubt they're trying to combat that. But it really is weird, man. That it's always the skins getting the main focus. Shoot some arrows. And the platform, I haven't seen the platform since it came out. Like that first week of the season 10, since then I have not seen a single platform being used. It was used for like meme purposes. And that was about it. So here's where we stand right now, right? Point Break is riddled with Smurfs. And potential cheaters because there's no replay system for Point Break. If you're getting shot from across the map from someone and you could never see them, there's no way to tell. So yeah, that's great. Cash out. So cash out or ranked cash out. I mean, ranked again is full of Smurfs. And the matchmaking still has a long way to go because you could be, how can I put it? You could be gold and go against like rubies, like a whole 3 stack of rubies. So that sucks. And then World Tour, which is this one, is basically it's Smurfs. It's you join the game and it's either a bunch of Smurfs or it's people just grouped together that are like 15, 20 times better than you when they're in a party, so obviously they're going to be way more efficient. It's rough, man. It's rough because, like, I want to enjoy the game, but these things make it not very enjoyable, you know? Sure, let's go for Point Break again.
Grand Vault A is defenders.
Threat detected down there. Attack that objective. Affirmative. I'm lit. Taking down. Scanning them. Give me back. You have my thing.
And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm sure we have a great opportunity here. Yeah. Oh boy.
Go to that grand vault. Reviving. Clear. Using defib. Planting a mine. Greatly appreciated. Absolute sonar check. Let's roll.
That's ours. Let's move on.
Watch out over there.
Not getting A. They're all there, literally.
Setting a mine.
Okay, I saw the animation of grabbing onto the thing, but alright. That's neat.
Okay, back on feet.
Hey, revive me, please!
Can't someone just like bring that shit down, dude? Nah, it's on me. There you go. Just bring it down, bro. What the fuck? Three or 4 more seconds and we should have it. We have it.
Come on, revive me! Many thanks!
Lifesaver, thanks. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Take damage. Up there. Time to bounce. Bringing it back. Much appreciated.
It's always one shot, man. Come on. They're always one shot.
Enemy spotted. Up there. Up there. Come on up.
Fuckers. Dude, again, one... Brother, please. Are my arrows, like, made of plastic? Like, malleable plastic or something? Like, what is this, man?
Enemy spotted down there. Enemy down.
Why did they rotate to D so fast? I saw like 4 or 5 of them coming to E, and then all of a sudden they're all on E. On D.
Much appreciated. Here. Over there.
Revive, please. Hold on, you're back in no time. Thanks, you're a star.
I just killed 3 of us, just like we're nothing. Alright, bro. We lost.
Defense from
Look at how, brother, Embark. How is this fair? How is this a fair match? Tell me how this is a fair match. You have literally 5 people in a fucking party. 5 people in a party. 2 more in a party, and then 1 random. And then you have, like, my team be 1 party, and then everyone else is just randoms. How the fuck is this fair, Embark? What the fuck are you doing? Stop making skins and work towards the quality of life of your game, bro. You're not gonna sell skins if your game sucks. This is what frustrates me the most about this game, is that, like, it's so good technically. Like, I say it every single stream, and it's like, it's getting annoying even for me saying it. The gunplay, the movement, it's so good, but then, like, you have these things like, it's just a point break match, who cares? It's not gonna change my life for the worse or for the better, but I wish I could at least have a chance of winning it, you know what I mean? And I didn't. Like, that's one of those matches that's like lost from the very moment you get into the match. Like, there's no chance whatsoever. It felt like there was a chance, but there was no chance. Even if we got D, we would have to get GHI. So Oh man. One heavy against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavies. Oh, this is gonna be great. This fucking map again.
Go for that grand vault now! Time to disappear! Hold on to your respawn credits. Big tank!
Need a hand! There! Thanks a million!
Okay.
Grateful!
Need to do a tactical earbud replacement here.
I'm back! Thanks. I'm back! Time to disappear! Down there!
Brother.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Back in action! Bomb out!
The final phase of the battle commenced.
Get down! Time to disappear! Time to disappear! Down!
Defenders respond and protect Red. G, make Red.
Won't let it happen again. Enemy up there.
You're so fucking lucky, dude. You are so fucking lucky, it's actually unbelievable.
Attack not effective now!
Reviving. Cover me.
Deeply appreciated! Honey, I'm home! Motion detection active. You're a lifesaver!
Check yourself, brother.
One less enemy.
How, dude? How are we not getting that point?
Bomb out. Switching things up. Disrupting their tank. Watch out down there. Enemy there. Enemy spotted up there. Try to disappear. Using flint grenade. Glitch grenade out.
Nice.
Attackers. And from all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.
It's taking time. There's still so much shit, man. Well, let's push at least to get this skin here. How are we not even getting one single fucking point? What do you... Oh my god. Not even 1 point, dude. Sus. Very sus.
Greatly appreciated.
Very, very sus.
Help a squad mate out. Revive me. There. Attack that objective.
Oh, they're the ones leaving? Why would someone from their team be leaving? What? How are we not being able to take not even a single fucking thing? Oh, it's this light player. He's killing everything. Look at this. It's this fucking light player. He's just getting everything. Very interesting. Yeah. Look at that. Nah, my dude. My dude. I don't know if he's cheating or not, but in any case... Nah, this guy's sus, bro. This guy is very sus. He doesn't miss one single fucking shot. He doesn't miss one single shot. Very sus. Very fucking sus. Okay. Cool, I guess.
Lifting things up. Using flip grenade.
How the fuck are you shooting grenades exactly where I am? How the fuck would you know that?
They held their ground. Absolute class.
Nah, very suspicious team here. See, this is what I mean, like, there's no replay system in this shit. How the fuck can you tell if they're actually, like, sus or not? You know, that's why these motherfuckers take advantage of this shit, because it's like, there's nothing... You know what I mean? Like, you just instinctively think that they might be cheating or not, but there's, like, no way of actually telling. But very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. My team could be blind. It's a possibility. which could explain why he's always on the roofs and not getting shot from anywhere. But as soon as someone popped, like in the vicinity of this guy, like he's shooting them down, like in a fraction of a second. Like, there's no fucking way. I don't believe it. There's no way, dude. I do not believe it.
Hit the ground running.
Shiny or bust. Attack that objective.
Agreed. Enemy! Up there! Enemy spotted! Down there! Got a contestant! There! Reshaping! Glitching things up!
Attack that objective.
Moving base!
Go for this.
Thanks! Much obliged!
Oh, this is the other a-hole from the last match. Please, brother.
Taking damage.
Glitching things up!
Enemy spotted. Up there.
On the glitch! Doing things up!
Revive me, please.
God damn, bro.
And the attackers make a move.
Thought I could make it.
Danger over here. Off the zip line. There.
I'm back. Down there. Get me back.
Bro, we have so many of them killed. Come on, point.
I'll get you back on your feet.
Nice save.
Setting a mine.
Blitz grenade out. Time to disappear.
Over there.
Oh man, half a fucking second, bro.
Switching things up.
Revive me, please. Revive, please. Here's a back.
Taking damage.
Bro, we're killing them like crazy, but like we need to capitalize on it. Like we're killing them, but we're not doing what needs to be done.
Time to glitch. Disrupting their tank.
Okay, cool.
See your tank.
Nah, bro, not again.
Legend. Help, I'm stuck.
Zipline up.
Using glitch grenade.
Probably not a good spot, but
Go to that grand vault.
Glitching things up. Glitching some screens.
nice.
To victory once again. And from all of us here at the thanks for watching.
Oh man. Uno más. My outfit with the skeleton. Got rid of it? Huh.
Go defense. Enemy got me. Thanks. Drop one.
Excuse the gloves. Oh. Weird. What about... remove the hat. Yeah, looks cool. Doing some model for a little bit. Perhaps.
Is this the opening the attackers have been waiting for? All eyes are on it now. The next phase.
Yeah, sure. That's cool.
My weapon is ready.
You didn't kill me, bitch. That was a great spawn.
Enemy spotted. Up there. Enemy got me.
I love flamethrowers so much, dude.
Scanning that.
I love them so much.
Throwing sonar grenade. Throwing fire. Time to disappear.
Yeah. Why are we all jumping on top of the fucking flamethrower guy? Do you not understand that if you do that, you die? What? Where? What's that fucking asshole? Why are you shooting at me with all of these motherfuckers here? Alright, bro. Alright, bruh. Where are you going? Dude, it's... The guy with the flamethrower is the one they want to, like, touch. What the fuck is this shit, man? lost. Oh my god, dude.
Who's next? This is where it gets real.
Over there!
After dropping the last phase, the defense
Down there!
response yet.
I can't see shit because of the filter thing.
Clear here! Pyro grenade out!
Wow. Homie, what the fuck am I witnessing?
Enemy taking damage! Got that one!
I hit the first shot and the second shot, not even close.
Thanks a million!
I don't know what the point of that was, but okay.
Greatly appreciated.
I don't know, like, how people are so this fucking organized with this shit, dude.
To the attackers. One to go and they've got the match.
Like, legitimately unbelievable. So or disorganized that, like, you're lost. You just lost. Like, there's no fucking way you're gonna get that. You did. It's like they keep walking in one by one.
Look at him!
Like the amount of disorganization between my team and like the organization with their team is it is actually fucking insane, dude. It's actually insane. Okay, at least I got this. That is very Warhammer. Not a lot of shit goes well with this. Besides its own thing. Okay. Ooh. The book is nice. Ah, it's the wizard beard. Alright, man. I mean... I do want this because I do use the M11 quite a bit. Not a whole lot, but quite a bit. It is still one of the best guns for light, so yep. This one, I guess, it's like whatever. This one I also want. And this barricade is pretty cool. And this, obviously want this. Obviously. You can basically be like the... what are they called? Evil guys in Witcher 3. The Wild Hunt? I think they're called. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me check some things out. All right. Gonna chill a bit with some Euro Truck before I finish. That guy already had a haul going. Something going on there. Yep. There we go. I didn't. Okay. Rock this one.
Time to get the job done. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Maybe there's a better position for the camera. Yeah.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit. Right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Roundabout galore.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
The reverb is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful reverb.
Keep left.
Yeah, I've been forgetting to turn off the lights when I get off the tunnels. But there's been 3 tunnels, so okay, whatever. There's a PC I played Euro Truck on. It was a laptop. I think it was my HP laptop,
Take the first exit.
but I think my
Exit now.
Asus laptop kind of suffered with it a little bit. It could have been a problem with the optimization of the lights and stuff like that, but every time I use the lights on the laptop, either of them, the frames would go from like 45, sometimes on the Asus, 45, 50 to like 35, 38, 30. On the HP, never mind now. On the HP, it was like even less. I used to play at like 25 to 30 FPS. And with the lights on, it would go to like 20,
Keep right.
15, 20.
Exit right. Exit right.
The people that start playing games and they jump straight into like good machines, and I'm not talking about consoles, I'm talking about primarily like PCs. Because most consoles will have, depending on the game of course, but most consoles will have like either 30 or 60 FPS locked. But man, gaming on PC, not having a decent machine, it was like horrible. And my HP laptop, don't even get me started, that shit would overheat playing League of Legends back in 2011. If it was summer, I could play for like 15 minutes and it would overheat. So then I got a cooler. and it made it a little better, like very, very slightly better. But it was still bad.
Ready to turn left.
Like during summer, there was absolutely no way.
Turn left.
And it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely insane. Like,
Turn right.
what kind of engineers do they have at HP making those laptops, designing those laptops and shit? Because
Get ready to turn left.
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Turn left.
Like my previous job, they gave me an HP laptop as well. An EliteBook something. One of the smaller ones. Same shit. I mean, it never overheated because I didn't do anything on it besides work. But just working just like with a few browsers, or actually just one browser open, and
Turn left.
Microsoft Teams, Outlook,
We are finished.
Notepad. That was about it, really. And Microsoft Word.
Let's do
It would just like eat like crazy. The machine operating or just like for show? I think it's just for show. Yeah.
time to hit the road.
Yeah, and I'm remembering my Asus.
Get ready.
It would
Right.
like heat up, but it never overheated. Even through summer, even through playing like games it wasn't even built to play, it would never overheat.
Get ready to turn left.
Goes to show.
Turn left.
Are you gonna wait for me? You are, aren't you? What are you doing? I don't understand why the AI does this, bro. And then they go. They need to...
Get ready to turn left.
SCS needs to like try and rework the way the AI behaves in those situations. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always cool to, you know, be given the opportunity to proceed, but at the same time, it's like, it's not realistic, you know what I mean?
Turn right.
It breaks my immersion a little bit. Like, if you have the priority, you should never, you know, stop and, oh yeah, go. Especially because in that situation back there, it's beneficial for everybody if the traffic just circulates normally, in my opinion.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Someone's going left. Right, rather. It's just like many situations where, you know what I mean? If it just made sense, that's all I want. There are moments, for sure, where it makes sense that they would give you, you know, give you a way to go. But in many other situations, like, it doesn't make any sense that you're stopping here, dude. Please go so that I can go as well. Yeah, sometimes it even makes it worse for me.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the second.
I also wonder, the thing is, like, I really want a Moza, like, trucking bundle wheel thingy.
Exit now.
And I think the most expensive thing to make it complete to what I want is like the blinkers and shit. I think that's like 200 something euros if I'm not mistaken,
Exit.
which is crazy.
Exit now.
But at the same time, it's like, you know,
Take the first exit.
the niche gadget and stuff.
Exit
But
now.
I want the whole thing, you know what I mean? Then again, I could just buy the base and the wheel, and then later on invest in the blinkers, depending on how my situation is looking and everything. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the base with the wheel is like 500 euros, something like that. I might do that actually. I might get the base and the trucking wheel, and maybe if I can find like a reasonable price for like a normal steering wheel for driving cars in BeamNG and stuff, and Acero, then I might get that as well. And then I will invest in the little blinker thingy attachment deal. It's just like, man, I can't imagine like the immersion of, you know, you're on your truck wheel and stuff and you're like blinker to the right, blinker to the left. It has to be so cool. Compared to just pressing buttons on the wheel. Yeah, I might get into that. We'll see how work goes in the next months. in how we're going to be standing in terms of finances and everything. And then I'll make the decision. Probably wait 2 months, stay for 2 months. Should have enough. They'll be like financially stable. And I legitimately thought about buying the wheel before buying the CPU for the PC. And I am so fucking glad I decided to go with the CPU. Because it has been such a massive improvement overall, not just for gaming, but like for pretty much everything. It takes slower to boot Windows, and I researched this a little bit because I was like, bro, with my i5, Windows boots in like 5 seconds, and it's ready to go. With the i9, it's like Windows takes like 10 to 15, sometimes to 20 seconds to be like everything loaded up and stuff. But the thing is that you can actually use it, and you can use it safely. Like if you... The moment it goes onto the desktop, you can open Firefox and you can go watch videos or check your email or do whatever you want. Absolutely no problem. But the big deal is when you have like a CPU with a bunch of cores, like the i9. I think my i5 was 6 cores or 8 cores. I think it was 6 cores actually. Yeah. So what I learned from my light research, basically asking AI, it was that the reason is because there's like some communication between all the cores and shit or something like that. But basically because there's so many cores and there's like the P cores and the E cores, the booting of Windows, like everything, like the taskbar stuff and whatnot, it takes a bit longer.
Take the first exit.
But besides that, every single other thing has been very, very significantly improved. And one thing I want to do, I'm just like building up to it, see if I have, you know, time and patience and everything, is get back to some roleplay on GTA 5. Come back to do some Onyx stuff. Because there's been plenty of changes to the server. And it's fucking crazy that it's been... Yeah, man, it's been like almost 2 years since I last played there. Almost 2 years. Fucking time flies. God damn. It's been a thought in the back of my mind. Like, how is time going so fast? I feel like years ago, for me, time didn't go this fast. You know what I mean? And you can argue, oh, well, you know, it's mainly when you were working and shit. That's when time goes slowly. Nah. Actually, no. Even at work, time would go by very fast. I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it's like a psychological thing or what have you, but for about 5 or 6 months, that's what I've been feeling. Been feeling like time just goes by. I don't know how to explain this, but like there were times when I would go outside and I would go do something, and you know, not even in an hour I would be back home and shit, and I would feel like, man, that gives me time to do so much more stuff. But nowadays I feel like I got time to do nothing, bro. It just feels like everything is fast-paced, just like too fast, too quickly. Like, for example, it feels like I turned on the stream like 30 minutes ago and it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes basically. But to me it feels like I just started it like 30 minutes ago. It's so crazy how that works. They did such a good job with the Norway DLC. I like the Iberia DLC, but I feel like it's very small. What I can't wait for, which I believe I streamed the Euro Truck Simulator like a few streams ago, and I think I said the exact same thing, but what I cannot wait for is them launching the rework for the UK. It's very immersive because it happens a lot. Truckers from Portugal, go to the UK, deliver shit. And, you know, it's like an immersive experience. Go from Portugal, Spain, France, UK, deliver your shit back the same way with supposedly another haul. At least that's the optimal way to do it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Come on, Omi. Why so slow? Didn't mean to do that. Feel like I had more than enough space without the need to shift down. But I really like that's a possibility. And the coasting, it's so much better now. Just let it go. You can even go neutral. I don't know if you can do this with automatic vehicles, but my grandfather, when he would be driving the car, when there was like going down, like a road going down or something, every damn time he would just accelerate a little bit. He would go like 80 kilometers per hour, maybe 90. He would accelerate a little bit to like 100 and then just let it go, put it on neutral, and it just would let the fucking thing go. He probably picked that up when he drove a DAF, like a very, very, very old DAF, like old ass shit. Like probably from the 70s or something. Also, I've been presented shorts of that new bus game, The Bus, and I must say, like, graphically, very impressive.
Exit now.
Graphically, it is very, very impressive. In terms of like the gameplay, the driving and stuff like that, I have no clue. But it is
Exit now.
definitely competition for SCS releasing their version of buses and stuff. Maybe at some point I'll make a... At some point I might make a video going over a video that I had posted many years ago, like, was it 2012? 2013, 14, something like that. There's like, it was probably 2014, 2016, something like that, yeah. Of Euro Truck back in the day.
Keep left.
Yeah, and this rain looks awesome, but this is a mod. The normal rain looks a bit... not great. It's highly possible that there's some reason behind it. Probably like performance-wise and shit. I assume SCS wants to have as many people play their game as possible. But, yeah. That could be a massive advantage compared to like the bus. But I've also seen people say that the bus is very expensive. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if without a wheel, bus games are not that fun. I feel like the fun of a bus simulator is when you have a wheel and you get to like drive through either the city, like difficult maneuvers and stuff like that. With the controller, I would argue, at least I tried Bus Simulator, was it 2018? Or Bus Simulator 18 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I didn't like the driving on that. Now, I don't know if I didn't like the driving on it because I was using a controller, or if it's just in general the driving of the game. But yeah, with the controller, you know, like I would hit the joy. Of course, you can adjust a lot of shit as well, but like I would just give the joystick a little touch, and the wheel just goes like vroom, to either side, just like either boom. Immediately to the right or immediately to the left. I'm like, I don't like that. I like it the way you see it here on ETS. You know, you just give it a smidge and it just goes slowly. Properly registering the input you're giving it. That's what I like for this kind of game. Same with BeamNG. BeamNG feels awesome on controller as well. So I can only imagine how good it feels with an actual wheel. But I'll get there. I will get there. Yeah, I don't know if I said it here on stream. Not that anybody cares, but it is my stream, so, you know, I'm gonna talk about my shit. But I think last week I did say that I put it on the title. I don't think I specified anything because honestly I was depressed as fuck. But basically I got fired from my previous company. I was working specifically with Portugal, and the volumes for the country were very low.
At the roundabout.
And
Second exit.
they basically wanted to
Exit now.
they basically wanted to put like the people dispatching for Portugal to move to do other regions as well. And I was like, that's fine and all, but I mean, I was hired to work with this country, not with others. Am I gonna get paid more? You know? So for like, they did the training, and then for like 2 or 3 months there was no proceeding with it.
Keep left.
They told me that the reason for firing me was, you know, the volume, but also that the performance was not up to par, and my character, because I'm an introverted person. I'm reserved. I'm not the kind of guy who's like going all over the fucking office. Hey guys, hey, good morning, hey, what's up? I'll just go like, hey, good morning. And I'll sit down in my, you know, for my PC and then do my job. When people leave and they say goodbye or bye, I say the same thing back. You know, but I'm not going to be... It's just not me. You know? But I know for a fact that they saying my performance was not up to par is bullshit.
At the roundabout. Take the
I was advised to request.
now.
So if you're... I don't know how this works in other countries, but here in Bulgaria I was advised that you can request your data, basically, and your data should include your performance reviews, because it's part of your data, right? Whether it's positive or negative, you should get it from them. And so I requested it. What they provided me with was 2 fucking emails that were basically sent to me before I was fired with service window misses. And I was like, okay, dude. Okay, why the fuck are you hiding the actual performance reviews? You know? So then I sought some further advice towards it. And I was told I could go to other organizations and shit, but it's like, I'm a broke bitch, dude. I mean, it's like probably not worth it because they were within their right to fire me nonetheless. You know what I mean? It's just that the reason they gave me for firing me was bullshit. You know? It's almost as if they said, oh yeah, you were not doing what you were supposed to do while I was doing what I was supposed to do. But they wanted me to do more for the same price.
Take the second exit.
As always.
Exit now.
Besides being introverted and shit, but I'm not a yes man either. If you tell me something about a procedure or whatever and I think it's bullshit, I'm gonna ask you, why is this the way it is? Because it doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, so...
Second exit.
I'm not demanding changes. I'm not being an asshole about it. I'm just requesting explanation for the logic behind why this is the way it is, you know? And they don't like that. They like yes men who just accept everything that's told to them and they just shut the fuck up and do their work and that's about it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
It fucking sucked because I was like, you know, I was set, man. Honestly, the pay for the okay, I got lost in the sauce. So I got fired 2 weeks ago, and the past, well, essentially the past 2 weeks I've been spending them looking for another job, like just applying and shit. And so there was this one for chat moderator with Portuguese and English. And
Exit now.
I was like, all right, you know, let's give that a shot. And I saw on LinkedIn, I didn't apply through LinkedIn, but I saw on LinkedIn that they looked at my LinkedIn profile. But I hadn't received any email in about 2 days. You know, because I had applied literally the next day that I was fired. I was like, okay, well, if they looked at my LinkedIn and shit, not that I have a bad LinkedIn, I believe I keep it professional. But I basically thought that, okay, if they looked at my LinkedIn and they didn't send me an email or anything, it's probably pretty much done for. They're not going to contact me or anything, so I must keep looking. But rest assured, I believe it was on Tuesday, I got an email to set up an interview with HR. Did the interview, they scheduled another interview, or not really an interview, was more an assessment the next day, on Friday. And did the assessment, and I think a few hours later I had the job offer, so the money's gonna be about the same than the previous company, so it's not really about the money, but it's about the principle of getting fired whilst you're doing your job, you know what I mean? And given that because you're introverted and because you're not an annoying prick, yeah, you're not good for the office. Well, you can shove the office up your arses. I have this way of dealing with people. People who don't annoy me, I am 100% happy to be around and talking with them and stuff like that, but not too much. Not too much. I like my space, I like my time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be overwhelmed with information I don't really care too much about. But I'm happy to be around them, I'm happy to help them, I'm happy to be friends with them, etc., etc. Besides that, people I don't really like their attitude, their way. You know, I'm not, like, I don't, how do I put this? I don't really connect to them per se, right? Those people I tend to just like distance myself from them.
Keep right.
And this is a way to coexist with everybody. You know what I mean? Because this way, if I don't like you, I'm distancing myself so that I don't have to like build up what's the word? So that I don't build up like, it's not hatred, but it's you know what I mean? It's like that, oh, I'm tired of you, I'm tired of you, I'm tired of you. You know, and then the lid sometimes pops, man. And you might say something you regret and shit. You know? And you're gonna get worse. So I distance myself from those people so that we can coexist in peace. Right? But apparently some people see this as a bad thing. I don't know, man. It was bullshit. Getting fired was bullshit. It was absolute bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Especially because for 4 months, 4 to 5 months, they didn't tell me, you know, oh, you're doing this bad or you're doing that bad. Or we're not seeing any improvement from you. You know what I mean? And so it's like bullshit, man, bullshit. Because this was the first fucking time that I was actually gonna stick with a company, even though I didn't agree with everything, and even though I had some moments of stress and you know, getting completely tired of it. But I was actually gonna be like, you know what? I got a good thing here, so I'm gonna stick with it, you know? Why not? Yeah. I was punctual. I was always there when I was supposed to be there. And I don't know if it wasn't the colleague of mine that I didn't really like fucking me over, because she would be saying good morning to like the team at like fucking 9 a.m. dude. We were supposed to start working at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. At 9 a.m. she would be saying good morning. Like, bitch, dude, I'm still sleeping or I'm having coffee, or like, dude, my work is supposed to be started at 11 a.m. Not after, not before. I'm being paid to work from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I'm not gonna start working at fucking, you know, 9 a.m. and leave at 8 p.m. It's fucking stupid. Even if I'm at home, like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Another thing I hated about that person was that she would not have lunch, right? And then she just decide like, oh, you know what? I didn't have lunch today. I didn't take my 1 hour lunch break because you don't need to, because our volumes were significantly low. So like rarely, you know, and also because from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. is like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in Portugal. So basically from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. here, there was basically nothing dropping, you know, so it's like you could very well take that time for lunch, which is essentially what I did. I wouldn't take lunch breaks. Man, it fucking pisses me off, bro. I didn't take lunch breaks for months, you know what I mean? Because I was home anyways, bro. I was just like, I would still grab food, but I would keep an eye on the computer. If something dropped, I would take it. And if I was eating, I would finish eating and then I would pay attention to it. I was punctual every time. If I needed a break, like if I needed a day off or something, I would let them know many days ahead. I never went like, oh, I need a break like 3 days later. You know what I mean? Like, I need a break Friday and I'm requesting this break Friday on fucking Monday. No, I'd be like 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead requesting these breaks, these days off. I requested the week of vacation with 1 month ahead. I did everything right. I did everything right. And they still fucking fire me. So fucking stupid. The one native speaker. The only one native speaker on that team. Meanwhile, they're keeping, water under the bridge. Fucking water under the bridge, bro. But pisses me off. It does. We'll see how this job goes. It's gonna be purely work from home. Very fucking air in my mouth. But visits to the office only every now and again, at the request of the client, or meetings or something like that. 99% of it is done from home. Let's say 98% of it, because the onboarding, it's done from the office. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they let me be in Portugal at some point. Maybe if they don't fire me after 6 months, like these assholes, maybe once I reach permanent status, permanent contract, I can basically request to move back to my country. For 2 reasons. I want to do that for 2 reasons. One, because my grandfather is getting old and he could use all the help he can get. You know what I mean? And if I can do it, if I can move in a controlled environment rather, or a more controlled environment rather than, you know, limited amount of money and I have to do it as fast as possible because I can't pay rent or something like that, gonna be better. But we'll see. And the second reason is the fact that I would save so much fucking money, bro. Because I wouldn't have to pay rent. I would just pay like electricity, water, put away the fucking, replaced the gas heater thingy for water, and install a electric one. I bet he would thank me for that. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Just
At the roundabout.
literally,
Exit.
I would literally save so much fucking money. Not having to pay rent every month.
Now.
I would basically double my savings.
First exit. Exit.
Like, my savings have not been great. Because usually my savings are sort of so that I can spend on something a little more expensive. Like I got the tattoo and shit. That was basically with savings. The CPU as well was basically with savings and shit. So, yeah.
At the roundabout. Take the second exit. Exit now.
Honestly, at this point, like in terms of like streaming shit, I think I'm good. I got the light, I got the camera, I got the green screen. I got a PC that can run pretty much anything. Like the only thing that I would need like urgently now in order to play like 99% of shit with decent quality would be a graphics card, a new one.
Now.
But honestly, the 3070 Ti has been performing like a charm. I cannot complain. I thought it was the GPU before, but it was actually the CPU causing a lot of issues. So with the new CPU and shit, like the system has been, for me, pretty flawless. I've been able to stream everything. I can stream things like the way I want, with the browser sources I want and all that kind of shit, without any issues, without no problems. So in terms of that, bro, we're fine and dandy. I honestly just want like a couple of things, like maybe the Stream Deck Plus with the WaveGate WaveXLR dock, I think it's called. So basically it's 2 devices in one. It's awesome because you get the functionalities, all the features of the Stream Deck Plus with the knobs for volumes, with the touch screen for, well, things you can do with the touch screen, and then the buttons, the normal Stream Deck buttons, although I think there's just 8. And then you get the Wave XLR dock, which allows you to connect to the microphone directly, and you can use the is it Wavelink or something like that, the software from Elgato. And the reason I want that, it's because the Mini-Go XLR has been a disappointment. It works, it does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do it as I expected it to do it. And so, basically what the Elgato software allows is you can use the, like, RIA plugs, for example,
Straight on.
directly on the Elgato software. And so what this would allow would be that I'm using, like, my microphone sounds the way it does because I'm using RIA plugs, filters or plugins to make it sound better. Because if it was just the Mini-Go XLR equalization and shit, it wouldn't sound bad, but it would sound like very quiet, very, you know, in comparison. So with the Elgato shit, you can actually use everything directly from the Elgato software, and you can just put the RIA plugs in there and boom, you're good to go, you're all set. It's amazing. And then guess what? You don't have to just use it for OBS, you can use it to record a video directly without using OBS. You can use it to make calls on Discord and shit like that. You can use it for video games because it's gonna be your microphone input rather than you have an input and then you're using that input for OBS and then putting other filters that are strictly on OBS. So that's the thing I want, honestly, in terms of like streaming gear and shit, to like make it the way I'll be happy with it. That's about it. I'm happy with it nonetheless, but you know, I like messing with those things and shit. And it's gonna be good because it has other functionalities as well. Like the Stream Deck can be used for pretty much anything. Editing videos, playing games, literally anything you can put on that shit. I should probably refill.
Okay, let's find a new route. Turn left.
I'm refilling, woman. Relax. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do was buy another guitar. Like a proper good guitar to like maintain and shit. Because I have a guitar in Portugal, but it was like a cheap bundle from Harley Benton like
To turn left.
many years ago when I was 18 years old. And don't get me wrong, the guitar could have been maintained and looking pretty and shit, and probably replaced the parts that got messed up with humidity and shit. But
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I just want, you know, I want a new one.
Exit now.
I want a new one. And as a matter of fact, it's not that big of a deal because, to be honest, what I've been looking at, it's kind of like 300 euros if I'm not mistaken. I'm left-handed, so the choices are somewhat limited. But I think it's like an Ibanez Geo or something like that. I think it's like 300 euros. So it shouldn't be like... It's nothing crazy. But, you know. When you're living in a small space, you start to question like... Man, should I really... Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to come back. You know. Because I would have a fuck ton of space for all my shit, for all the shit that I want. And I would also basically save on rent. It would literally be a win-win-win. Tremendous amounts of winning. Thinking about overtaking, but no. There he goes. I love this mod that changes the time, how the night cycle works. Because unless they changed it, but I don't think so. The vanilla game day-night cycle, basically it doesn't like get dark until it's like 11 p.m. 10 p.m., 10:30. By 11 p.m. I think it's dark. That's not realistic now, is it? So this mod in particular, I think there's 2 or 3 different ones from the same guy. This one in particular, it adjusts, probably he does it manually or something like that, or I'm not sure. But this one adjusts with like daylight savings and everything. So during winter, by this time, it would it already be light? Anyways, but during winter, it gets darker much faster. So like 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. it already starts getting dark. And during, you know, after winter, during spring and shit, it only starts to get dark at like 7, 8, 9 p.m. Which still is way better compared to like the vanilla day-night cycle. So I really like this mod. And it has been one of the few mods that hasn't broken pretty much ever since I installed it and I've been using it. Yeah, I don't have many mods. I used to be more of a mod guy, like years ago, and then I started to appreciate the vanilla shit. But at the same time, I understand the value of mods and how they can provide replayability and how they can make, you know, games more interesting and stuff like that. Hence why devs like modding and supported themselves. I mean, DayZ is significantly better with mods. You have a lot of people that play Euro Truck Simulator because of mods. I don't mind mods, I'm just, you know, I just learned to enjoy the vanilla version. I love what SCS has built. And then it's like, dude, there's so many scummy motherfuckers out there, bro. Like, for BeamNG, I was looking for mods at some point, like to get some normal, like real life cars. And when you search on, I use DuckDuckGo, but like whatever, Google, whatever it is. But when you search, there's like so many fucking things, so many websites, and like more than half of it is just scammers, or it's just motherfuckers trying to infect their machine, basically. But it's so easy nowadays to like make a website. with AI and stuff that it's just like you got all these motherfuckers pulling all this shit off. Because the website legitimately looks like honestly it looks like it's a BeamNG site even.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh, gotta get this delivered and then I'll call it. Yeah, man, I want to stick with the finals, but like it feels like all the things I've been complaining about since season 8 are not being addressed. And like I said when I was playing the finals, I was on Apo's stream and I asked about the Smurfs and shit, and he said like Embark is actually looking into addressing the Smurfs, but they're just trying to figure out a system. Bro, it's no system. If it's like your game is free. If somebody reports someone for smurfing, just get them the fuck out. Do a little bit of investigation from, you know, the account. Look at the numbers, look at all that shit, and if you see anything that remotely points to it being a smurf and not a legitimate new player, like for example, people being level 30 with 400 something wins, get the fuck out of here, that's not realistic. Then get them out. Ban them. But they're gonna make another new account. Ban them again, dude. Who cares? The experience is being affected because they're not getting rid of them. And there's more. Every day there's more. It feels like motherfuckers are now like purposefully making Smurf accounts to just, I don't know, maybe prove a point or something. I don't know. It's like weeks ago, months ago, during season 9, I would experience like a couple of Smurfs, like playing Point Break, but it was nowhere near the amount of Smurfs that you witness nowadays, bro. It's like crazy. Like more than half of the players are Smurfs. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Is that if they don't address it, it's like it affects my experience because these are people with way more hours in the game than I do have, you know, but it's not just me, it's the new players that want to enjoy the game and like, you know what I mean, have a good experience and shit. Like, why would anybody stick to a game that you're just a brand new player, you play like 3 or 4 matches, and you're just getting shit on from left, right, up, and down? Why would you stick? You know, why would you stick with it? Of course no one's gonna stick with it. They're gonna leave. They try it out, they see like, you know, it's pretty cool and everything, but I don't understand shit about the game, and I'm just getting pooped on left and right, and I'm not having fun, so I'm just gonna uninstall and move on. That's what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen all the time. I wish it was different. And that's why I've been saying like Embark should make single player games. Because they always nail the technical side of games. Like even, you know, the finals, very bad decisions. Arc Creators, I haven't played it that much. I played it a lot when it came out. And I got it to support Embark and to basically be like a substitute to when I didn't want to play the finals. So it's like, okay, I'll play the finals, and then when I get tired of the finals, I'll go to Arc Creators, and so and so. But then it's like, man, this is beautiful. Look at this. They did such a good job with this. But yeah, man, you know, like, from what I've heard, what I've read, a lot of people are not happy with the direction
At the roundabout.
Embark is taking with the Arc Raiders. So yeah, it's definitely like
Exit now.
they are insanely good at making games, but
At the roundabout.
they're not so good at making the decisions to keep them going.
Exit now.
It leaves a bad taste in my mouth that every time like they are doing streams and shit nowadays, it's like to promote a skin coming out or some shit like that. So that's what you care about, huh? What you care about is the fucking skins. That's what you care about. A lot of reports from people saying they're getting banned for no reason, which obviously could be a lie, but I mean, if I did support for Fortnite, I heard that shit every single day. I got banned, but it wasn't my fault. No, it was your fault. I would laugh my ass off at those like, oh no, I have nothing on my PC that could lead to a ban. And then they would write, I wouldn't ask anything. I'd just be like, sure you don't. But then they would just be like, I do have like a trainer or whatever the fuck it's called for GTA Online. For GTA 5 and shit. Then, yeah, that's... You know what I'm saying? That's potentially triggering the fucking anti-cheat, dude. That's probably why you got banned. And if you do it there, you probably would have no problems doing it in Fortnite either. So, you know, it's like, is there a repair? There should be.
Drive safe.
Or is it just a dealership?
Turn left.
But you know what? It seems like it's been a very common thing for a lot of games, not just the finals, not just the Arc Raiders, not just for Embark, but like another great example is Dead by Daylight in Behavior with their poor decisions.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You know what I mean?
Exit now.
And what a lot of people would describe as incompetency. But I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But looking back at like DBD and shit, it is definitely better now than it was like in 2016, 18, 20. DBD has a problem, and I honestly, I don't really play it. I watch more streams and videos of DBD than I play that shit. But it's like, it has a massive issue, which is the fucking community. Dead by Daylight's player base is so dog shit. Like, to me, it's literally worse than fucking League of Legends. Because, hear me out, because like in League of Legends, you spend like 20 to 50 minutes, 20 if you forfeit,
Get ready.
right?
Turn right.
But if you don't forfeit, you spend like 40 to 50 minutes to over an hour in one single fucking match.
Turn
Like,
right.
that's a lot of fucking time, bro. That's a lot of fucking time. There's no... Okay, dude.
Nice ride.
Okay, dude, it's just a dealership. I should have known, but... whatever. Alright, we'll leave it here, you know, as a presentation. All right. But you spend 40 to 50 to more than an hour playing a match of League of Legends, and then you go to Dead by Daylight and it's like some matches are like fucking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know? See, there's absolutely no comparison there. Absolutely no comparison whatsoever, right? And so then you have, you know, the time that you spend playing a match of League of Legends, it's way more significant. Like you're wasting way more of your life than you are in a match of DBD. So it's like, and also the punishment for a shitty player in DBD is way less than it is for a player in League of Legends. If you have a shitty player in the League of Legends, I think it's way more punishing because you're feeding, you're doing all that shit. So the rage can be way more understood in there than for DBD. I think DBD is full of edgy motherfuckers. Don't get me wrong, I'm also an edgy motherfucker, but I have self-control. I know how to control myself. I'm not going off saying the dumbest shit like, you know, you should die in a fire and shit like that. I don't say that. It's stupid. It's pathetic. And I'm edgy because, you know, you look at my backgrounds and, you know, my name and all that kind of shit. I like horror. I like that kind of shit. You know, that's my edginess. But, yeah, man, it's like it's full of those people. And they have no self-control when they're losing in a video game against a single person. So, yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why it's so shit for a lot of people. A lot of the motherfuckers that play that, they should just stop for a little bit and go play something else. And then find like a nice balance between different games they play, so that when they jump back into DBD, they don't feel this pressure to like do this, do that, do that, do this. Like, dude, you're so focused on playing this shit that you've completely lost it. You've lost it. You're so attached, so obsessed with this that you don't see anything else but like you winning everything. And that's not realistic. That's not good for your mental health and health in general. But anywho, that was a decent session in my opinion. I liked it. We got shit on in the finals, but we had actually a very good Point Break match where we shit on them. But it was, you know, just 1 out of 6 or 7 I played. But I did what I wanted to do, which was essentially work towards the Battle Pass items. So I got the little, what I call the Warhammer sort of top and bottom. So yeah, that was pretty neat. Did a little bit of a driving session. It's been a while. Always like doing some of those, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow and what I'm feeling tomorrow. As I said before, I do want to go back to some roleplay in GTA 5. I want to go back to Onyx, see what has been changed, see what I can do in terms of characters, maybe keep doing another characters I already had and shit like that. But yeah, I want to get back to it. Because one of the reasons I kind of was, besides all of the bullshit with, you know, people and stuff, it was the fact that like my CPU even for 5M wasn't that great. Like many times, you know, with a 3070 Ti, I can run GTA 5 max graphics, no problem whatsoever. Get like 100 something FPS at 2K resolution. But 5M, a lot of the shit that 5M is doing is being the resources come from the processor, the CPU. And so a lot of things like the phone and all of that shit and the UI and all that stuff is tied to the GPU. And so, or the CPU, sorry. And so because my CPU wasn't great, many times it was frustrating. Like I would be on the inventory moving shit and it would get stuck and it would get slow as fuck, and then the phone wouldn't open, or the phone would open super delayed. It was like horrible. And you know, let alone trying to stream it and shit. That was even worse. But yeah, so now with a decent CPU, I want to get back to it. You know, see what I can do. See if we can have some fun with that again. It's been a while, you know, but I've always liked doing it. So that's the intention. I want to keep playing Road to Vostok as well. But yeah, today I just wanted to play some finals and drive a little bit after the finals. So yeah, anyways, thanks for anybody that dropped by. I appreciate it. Have a great week. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.